Hey, welcome to No Man's Sky on the PlayStation 5 with me, Stubaka. And today we're going to be looking at jumping to the center of a galaxy and starting in a new galaxy and what that means. So, to start off with, let's have a look of where I am at the moment just to kind of get some bearings. So, we're on Ringo, and this is the center of this green galaxy. Now, before I would want to jump in the middle, and oh yeah, my hyperdrive needs fuel, there's some things to know. So, the first thing we're going to do, let us get some fuel in this bad boy. So,
Technology recharge.
that's better. Now, whenever you jump into the center of a galaxy, unfortunately, you do lose some bits and pieces, or at least to get damaged. So the first thing I'm going to do is change my ship. Now, that is my ship. That is... There you go. The Monarch Butterfly. That's my badass ship, the one I use the most. And what I'm going to just do is find a rubbish ship that I have found or not repaired yet, and go for that instead. So, let's see. We'll call this one, which I have named the Sacrificial Lamb Chop. As you can see, it has a lot of things that still need to be repaired or fixed, but I haven't done. And the other thing we want to do is to switch your multi-tool. So my normal multi-tool is my mathematical mass blaster, which is kind of maxed out really, pretty much. But if we want to switch it, I have this. I mean, it's an S, so and it's kind of similar looking, but it's not been done up, and it's yeah, it's rubbish. So let's get rid of it. That will be the sacrificial weapon of choice. And this is where it gets a wee bit annoying. So I've got my ship, it doesn't matter if that gets damaged. I've got my multi-tool, doesn't matter if that gets damaged. My freighter won't get damaged when I jump galaxies, but what certainly will is my exosuit and all the different technologies on there. So what we'll do is we'll be quickly storing all of our technology onto the suit itself, and we can come back to when we spawn in another galaxy, we can then reuse it. If you don't do this, you're going to need to do an awful lot of repairing, and that is just not what you want to be doing. Requires a lot of wiring looms, if memory serves, but trust me, if you know you're going to jump galaxies, this is the better option. It just takes a little bit of time, unfortunately. Especially like me, if you've got a lot of technology on there. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of things that I've got installed that I want to keep. I don't want to have to chuck them or replace them for an inferior upgrade, or even have to spend any resources in upgrading it. I mean, or fixing it, I should say. So some things I can't uninstall, like for example this hazard protection suit, but a lot of these random upgrades will get damaged if I keep them. So this is just, it's not, I don't think of it as a form of cheating, it's just, hey, I'm an experienced galaxy hopper now, and this is definitely something that I want to get underway with. I don't want to have to do all this again. Well, it's starting to fill up my suit inventory quite a bit now. Don't worry, when we get to the other end, I'm not going to make you sit and watch me reinstall all of these. You just need to know that once you uninstall something, you can put it back. But it won't be damaged in this state when it's in our inventory. It's only going to be damaged if it's in the actual installed directory. So there we go. That leaves only 3 things, which is the jetpack, which cannot be moved, along with life support and hazard protection. Everything else I would have had in there is gone. So exosuit, everything is stored in here. Starship, it's our sacrificial lamb chop. This is our sacrificial blaster, and our freighter's fine. So let's do it. Now, one of the things you'll notice if you've been exploring the galaxy in No Man's Sky is that as you start to approach the center of a galaxy, a lot of the star systems are actually named. They're actually discovered by other people. That's kind of the nature of them, which is quite cool. It's you know, you'll probably find that you yourself might want to dance around the outskirts of the void that is the center of that given galaxy. See, like, just kind of cycle around. You can see it's not that big, the circumference of this galaxy center, but when you get to the center you just want to keep going, and you can hold in I think it's the R2 button to go faster. Whoa, went right past it there. Hey. That's it. So that's the center of the galaxy where we want to get to. If we go to Galactic Core, that's where we are there now, we can just sort of see the pattern to get to the Galactic Core. Definitely this is the best option when it comes to jumping systems. I mean, freighter uses very little fuel comparatively, but more importantly it can jump much greater distances. So see, Old Man Grey has discovered this, and I'm in the Kikalgular, whatever you want to call it, galaxy. So here we are, we want to get to the Galactic Core. Oh, we'll just check another system out, why not? So I think this is actually my 4th galaxy that we're in at the moment. Oh, do you know, Old Man Grey discovered this guy too. Why can't I just go to the galaxy center? I'm sure I've done that before. Right, well, so yeah, we don't do it that way. This is somewhat tedious. Yes, Old Man Grey. Oh, no, this one's discovered by Nollet Toft. Oh, here we go. That is us going to the Galactic Core, but our hyperdrive now has no fuel, so let's just quickly fire some fuel. It has fuel. Don't waste the whole hyperdrive core, right? Fine, whatever. Here we go. So, that is us reaching the galactic core, and I believe we just now start pulling out, and it just takes a wee while. Get to look at the galaxy in reverse. Shooting out from the core. I think it gets faster and faster. Then I'm going to have to choose a new galaxy to go to. But like I say, I mean, like, you know, when you start off in a galaxy, you're normally on the edges, and there's nothing really named by anybody else or any other players, unless you're going to one of the, if you're calling the, what's it called, the Nexus, the, you know, the sort of hub for all the other players. If you're just sort of flying around the galaxy, just exploring, you're not going to come across very many other people or many other solar systems or bases created by people. So that's why it's pretty cool when you get to the center and there's this big gap, this big void, and around it all the solar systems are things that you can name. Oh, we're going over here. So we've exited that galaxy. And we're looking at a black screen. Ooh, exciting, very sexy. Oh, so this one's yellow. Oh, Eltonsleen? Eltonsleen? I don't know. My pronunciation is terrible enough, even using English. So we're travelling into this galaxy somewhat. Probably won't be that far into it. And like I say, our suit or exosuit is going to be damaged, or would be damaged. All the technology would be on it that would be damaged. Our ship would be damaged quite badly, as would our weapon, or tool. Yes, we want to begin initialization.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Efi. Well, this is nice. So here we are in a brand new galaxy.
System online. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
Yeah, but it's busted.
User initialization sequence complete.
So here's my character. He's just flying around the place.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
So, this is damaged anyway. Starship is rubbish. And as I say, our exosuit is absolutely hunky-dory. So we would be able to just start reinstalling things right back onto this guy.
Toxic protection.
And obviously, in case you haven't figured this out yet, you want to group items that are similar together, and you get bonuses by doing so. And by putting this on this, I get 74 and 86 instead of the default, which is 1468. So make sure you use these bonus tiles when you're installing stuff. It's particularly useful if you want your jetpacks to go higher, or your life support systems to work a bit better than they do. For example, this one here, 232, 6, 44, but jetpack tanks 200%. Jump, put it on here, it bumps up to 250. So I mean, you can see it's much better when you group these things together, and when you make use of these bonus squares. Anyways, enough all that nonsense. Let's switch the perspective. And let us call forth one of our ships. Ooh. And there she is. The Monarch Butterfly. And when we're at it, we'll switch our weapon back to the Mathematical Mass Blaster. Is this just the default? Must just now be the default thing that you're into third person. Or first person, I should say. And that's it. So like I say, you can just simply then reinstall everything and you're no worse off. So it's a nice little way of being able to jump a galaxy without actually damaging your ship, damaging your multi-tool, damaging your exosuit. So yeah, give it a go if you're going to jump galaxies. But until the next time, enjoy exploring the galaxy. And the universe, actually, for that matter. Catch you on the next one.